wait for energy. I generate it through structure, through repetition. Feet set, grip on it, spine stack. Nothing borrowed. Whoa. Pressure does not negotiate. It only asks, are you ready or pretending? Pressure does not negotiate. It exposes truth, every shortcut, every weakness. Breathe, brace, move, repeat.
The bar has no opinion. It responds to intent. Hesitation bends form. Commitment stabilizes. Angles correct, tempo owned. Pressure does not negotiate. It demands clarity, it punishes noise. With real words, discipline, lower control. On pause, deliberate. Drive clean, no bounce, no panic.
Racket step.
Recenter, weight increases. Room narrows, awareness sharpens. Mistakes become heavy. Stress does not create flaws, it reveals them. Breath shortens, core tightens. Movement simplifies, nothing extra survives.
Pressure does not negotiate.
Midset burn.
Pressure does not negotiate.
Earn control.
Pressure does not negotiate. Only preparation passes.
Set stack, fatigue whispers. I do not answer. Hang fades, motion remains. Time stretches thin. Scapula lock, elbows track. Bar pass straight, no drift. Lats engage, grip firm, spine neutral. No swing, no cheat.
Fatigue tests habits, only strong ones stay. Pressure does not negotiate.
Near the edge.
Pressure does not negotiate.
Clarity survives.
Pressure does not negotiate. When calm holds and chaos fails. This is where stories form, I let them pass without reply. Grip, press, drive, hold. Between reps there is choice and ownership.
Forearms burn, breath tight, I regulate. I do not rush, breath controls pace preserves output. Pressure does not negotiate. Extended strain, pressure does not negotiate. Mental load, pressure does not negotiate.
Only structure remains.
Heart speed slows, but I'm relying on holds. Nothing sloppy, nothing stolen. Hold tension on time, no escape. Bolting, just stopping. Discipline refuses discussion.
I am not hype, I am repeatable. I am not rush, I am durable.
Pressure does not negotiate.
Unseen hours.
Pressure does not negotiate.
Quiet strength.
Pressure does not negotiate. Built to last, not to impress.
Everything heavy, nothing wild. Preparation, pace, precision wins. Heart steadies, breathe, deepens, muscles alert.
They set the sides, not number standards.
Feet planted, core locked.
Eyes forward. End of set. No regret.
Only truth remains.
No celebration. No signal sent the body.
I didn't come to be seen, I came to be changed. Mirrors don't teach, discipline, time under tension does. I plant my feet and claim the floor. Grip closes, core tightens. Back set strong, nothing rush, nothing sloppy, everything aligned. I'm built under pressure. Not comfort, not applause, built under pressure. Where excuses collapse and effort stands alone. Inhale, calm, exhale, force. Heart learns rhythm, I don't chase speed, I own tempo.
Bar rest heavy and honest, no emotion in the load. It doesn't care who I was, only what I do right now. I live because I decided to. No bounce, no shortcuts, full depth, full control. Every rep recorded by my own standards. I'm built under pressure. When muscles burn and lungs argue, built under pressure. Went from cost effort and I pay anyway. Each rep is simple. Simple doesn't mean easy. Simple repeated becomes unstoppable. I stay boring, I stay consistency. Low or slow, hold tight, drive clean, no leaks, no wasted force. Plates slide on, sound sharp and final. This isn't bravado, this process, calibration. I choose a load that demands respect. Fatigue negotiates, it offers reasons. I don't argue, I just move. Pain shows the doorway, I walk through correctly. Thumb placement precise, stance adjusted inches. Breath deeper, mind emptier, the work sharpens. I'm built under pressure, where shaking begins. Built under pressure, where truth shows up and there's nowhere to hide. I'm built under pressure, where shaking begins. Built under pressure, where truth shows up and there's nowhere to hide. Set after set, brick by brick, nothing flashy. Just accumulation, strength grows quietly, like dead paley. Sweat coats skin, grip stays dry inside. Hard and steady, I move like machinery, programmed for work. Voices disappear, mirrors stop existing. There is only movement, breath, and the next command. Elbows track, wrists stack, knees align, hips dry. Form is law, even exhausted. Out in depression, out of pressure, moderate and I pull like tomorrow depends on it. I press like doubt is beneath me. I hinder patience, I squat with intent. Patterns repeat, progress follows. Real strength stays quiet, it doesn't announce itself. It accumulates, it waits, then it shows up when needed. This is the ugly section, where playlists stop helping. Where motivation evaporates and discipline takes over. This is where bodies quit and builders continue. Down, hold up, breathe again. Again. I'm built under pressure, when seconds stretch long. Built under pressure, when every rep demands attention. Built under pressure, when seconds stretch long. Built under pressure, when every rep comes in into pressure. Built under pressure, built under pressure. Built under pressure. Forearms locked tight, back burns steady, core turns solid. I move slow enough to own every inch. One breath, one adjustment, back in position. No celebration, just continuation. Old habits suggest shortcuts, soul fears suggest. I'm built under pressure. No crowd waiting, no camera rolling, just shoes on concrete and breath finding rhythm. I don't arrive loud, I arrive ready. Door shuts, world cuts out. I narrow my attention until effort is the only language left. Neck loose, shoulders rotate, spine stacks clean, hips open with control. Blood warms the system, nothing rushed. I didn't come to test luck, I came to apply pressure. This place rewards repetition, not emotion. I step forward with purpose. Yeah, feet planted, grip sealed, core tight, breath measured, everything in position. No witness, all work, no noise, no praise, no witness, all work. I earn progress quietly, in through to the nose, out through the mouth, heart locks in the tempo. I don't chase speed, I control it. The weight doesn't care who I was yesterday, it only responds to force and direction. I lift clean, cause I train clean. Straight bar path, stable knees, neutral spine, no ego leaks, form before feeling. No witness, all work, when muscles speak loud. No witness, all work, when discipline answers back. One rep is simple, but simple repeated, turns into structure. I don't rush mastery, I repeat it. Lower slow, pause steady, drive clean, no shortcuts, no collapse. Plates at it with intent, sound sharp, final I respect the weight by moving correctly, not aggressively. Fatigue shows up early, asking questions, I don't respond verbally. I respond with posture and execution, thumbs tighten, stance shift slightly, breath deeper, mind quieter, the system adapts. And no witness, all work, when shaking begins. No witness, all work, when effort becomes honest. Set after set, brick on brick, progress doesn't announce itself, it accumulates silently. Sweat drops, grip holds heart steady. I move like machinery built for output. Music fades, thoughts narrow, mirrors disappear. There is only motion and breath. Elbows track, wrists stack, knees align, hips drive, technique stays non-negotiable. No witness, all work. When energy dips, no witness, all work. When focus carries me, I push with impatience, I pull with intent. I hinge with precision, I squat with control. Patterns repeat, strength follows. Strength is quiet, it doesn't pretension, it waits, then shows up on demand. This is the middle where quitting sounds logical. Playlist stop helping and habit takes over. This is where builders stay. Down, hold up, breathe again, again. No witness, all work. When lungs burn sharp, no witness, all work. Form still holds, forearms tighten, back heats up, core stay solid. I slow time by on any inch. One breath, one check, back into position. No celebration, only continuation. Old habits are just shortcuts, old doubts are just stopping. I don't negotiate, I execute. Movement decide. Grip, lock, stance, rooted, breath steady, mind empty. Everything correct. No witness, all work. When quitting makes sense. No witness, all work. When commitment stays. Bar speed slows, vision narrows. Time stretches, then I keep the path clean. I keep the standard high. Hold tension, stay stacked, don't leak. This is where strength forms. I don't need. I didn't come to impress, I came to improve. This room rewards honesty. Every shortcut shows I choose the long way every time. Feet rooted, hands chalk, jaw relaxed, eye steady, everything aligned. Built under pressure, not under praise. Built under pressure in silent days. Built under pressure when comfort fades. That's how strength is made. In slow, out long, heart finds rhythm. I don't rush power, I let it rise. The load feels neutral until I move it. Metal has no memory, it only answers truth. I speak clearly with control. Bar pass, straight core, engaged, knees stable. Hips drive true, no wasted motion. Built under pressure when legs shake. Built under pressure when lungs ache. Built under pressure with every rep, that's our foundation says. 1 rep teaches patience, 10 reps teach humility. I don't chase sensation, I chase sensation. I chasing repetition, low control, pause then reverie. Dry smooth, no down smoke, no ego. Place that quietly, sound sharp, final love. I respect weight by moving correctly, not emotionally. Fatigue whispers early, suggest negotiation. I don't argue, I maintain posture and can you? Grip tightens, breathe deep and stance adjust. Focus narrow, system adapts again. Built under pressure, mid-set grind. Built under pressure when time slows down. Built under pressure, no shortcuts found. Only effort remains. Set follows set, brick follows brick. No dramatic moments, just accumulation. Quiet work, loud results. Sweat drops steady, heart move efficiently like a tuned machine designed for output. Music blurs, thoughts thin, mirrors disappear. Only movement exists and breathe, guiding it. Elbows tracking line, wrists stay stacked, spine stays neutral. Hips initiate, technique never bends. Built under pressure when focus slips. Built under pressure when form resists. Built under pressure by staying strict. That's the strength sticks. Push slow, lock out, clean, control descent. No collapse, every angle matters. Pull tight, scapula set, lats engaged. No swing, strength stays honest. Real strength doesn't shout, it doesn't need witness. witnesses. It shows up later when load increases and effort stays calm. This is the midpoint where quitting sounds smart, where progress feels distant and habits take charge. I stay home, I'll drive, breathe again, alive again. Built under pressure when reps drag long. Built under pressure when rhythm is gone. Built under pressure by staying wrong. Proof that's how work turns true. Oh, 4 arms burn, back heats up, core stays locked. I move inch by inch, owning each position. Step back, breathe once, reset and no celebration, just continuation. Old habits suggest shortcuts, old doubts suggest delay. I don't entertain either, I exec. I didn't come to feel good, I came to get better. Comfort has no value here, only carry over, only results. Phone away, mind clear, breath slow, eyes fixed, everything unnecessary removed. No witnesses, only work, no noise, just grind. No witnesses, only work, raps on my mind. No witnesses, only work day after day. That's how strength stays. In through the nose, out through control. Heart finds rhythm, muscle accepts low. The weight feels fair until the last third. That's where truth lives, not in the warm-up but in resistance. Feet locked in, core braced, hands steady, no deviation. Efficiency first, no witnesses, only work. Performance tested, no witnesses, only work. When doubt is present, no witnesses, only work. I don't negotiate, I demonstrate. I don't rush numbers, I respect tension. Every rep clean, every rep counted. Progress measured, not guessed. Low is slow, pause strong, drive straight. No momentum stolen. Played sad quietly, the sound is final. I don't rush the set, I rush excuses out. Fatigue offers compromise, suggest lighter standards. I keep alignment and continue without emotion. Grip tightens, breathe deepens, heart accelerates, nervous system sharpens, body learns again. No witnesses, only work. Mid-set burn, no witnesses, only work. Lessons learned, no witnesses, only work. Pressure applies, strength replies. Set after set, brick after brick. No highlight moments, only accumulation. Only structure built, sweat steady. Pulse control, movement efficient like machinery. Tune for output, music fades. Thoughts dissolve, only movement remains. Breathing mechanics locked together, claim it doesn't bend. When fatigue arrives, that's when it matters most. No witnesses, only work when legs shake. No witnesses, only work when lungs ache. No witnesses, only work, I stay exact. That's how power stacks. Push smooth, elbows track. Lock out control, no collapse, no shortcuts. Pull tight, scapula engaged, no swing, no ego, just execution. Real strength is calm, it doesn't rush, it doesn't shout. It shows later under heavier load. This is where most stop, not from failure, but from boredom I continue. Because I understand compound interest. Brace, move, hold, breathe, again. No witnesses, only work when tempo slows. No witnesses, only work when pressure grows. No witnesses, only work staying precise. That's the price. 4 arms burn, back tightens, core stays locked. I manage fatigue without panic. Step back, one breath, posture reset. No celebration, just continuation. Old habits, one ease, old limits, one rest. I don't argue, I execute. One rep at a time. Grips here, feet planted, breath full, mind empty, nothing wasted. Oh, no witnesses. No witnesses.
chase feelings, I build systems. Every day I return, whether I feel ready or not.
Neck loose, shoulder circle, hips unlock, breathe the lines, blood moves forward, the engine wakes. I don't rush the start, I respect preparation. Every movement rehearsed before resistance arrives. Patience sharpens output.
Phone off, fast forward, sound fades, only cues remain. Everything else dissolves. Built in the quiet, when nobody's around. Built in the quiet, no words, no sound. Built in the quiet, rep after rep, that's how strength is kept.
It's slow, out control, heart steady, mind cold.
The first set is honest, it introduces the weight. No fear yet, just information, I listen carefully. Feet grounded, core lock, grip seal, path clean, no wasted motion. Built in the quiet, form under load. Built in the quiet, standards held. Built in the quiet, I don't explain, I demonstrate. Low or slow, pause firm, drive smooth, no bounce borrowed, no momentum stolen. Breathe, brace, move again.
Plates increase without drama, no reaction needed. Numbers are neutral, only execution matters. Fatigue negotiates softly, suggest compromise. I keep alignment and continue without conversation. Grip tightens, breath deepens, heart accelerates. The system adapts under pressure.
Built in the quiet, made a set burn. Built in the quiet, lessons earned. Built in the quiet, time invested. That's how bodies get respected. Set after set, brick after brick, no highlight moments.
Only accumulation, only structure rising. Sweat steady, post control, movement efficient like two machinery. Muses disappear, thoughts dissolve, only movement remains. Breath and mechanics locked together. Technique doesn't bend when fatigue arrives, that's when it matters.
Built in the quiet,
When legs shake,
built in the quiet,
when lungs ache.
built in the quiet.
Last time invested, that's how bodies get respected. Set after set, brick after brick, no highlight moments. Only accumulation, only structure rising. Sweat steady, post control, movement efficient like two machinery. Music disappears, thoughts dissolve, only movement remains. Breath and mechanics locked together. Technique doesn't bend when fatigue arrives, that's when it matters most.
Built in the quiet,
When legs shake,
built in the quiet,
when lungs ache.
built in the quiet.
I stay exact, that's how power stacks. Elbows track, press smooth, lock out control. No collab, no shortcuts. Scapula engaged, past strength, no swing, no ego, just execution. Real strength is calm, it doesn't rush, it doesn't shout. It appears later under heavier load. Most stop here not from failure, but from boredom. I continue because I understand. Compound, interest, brace, move, hold, breathe. Again, 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 again.
Built in the quiet,
When tempo slows,
built in the quiet,
when pressure grows,
built in the quiet.
staying precise, that's the price. Forearm burn back tightens, core remains locked. I manage fatigue without panic. Step back, one breath, posture reset. No celebration, just continuation. Old habits, that's for ease. Old limits, that's for rest. I don't argue, I execute one rep at a time. Grip, seal, feet planted, breath full, mind empty, nothing waste.
Built in the quiet,
The heavier they get,
built in the quiet,
focus a bit, keep it on. Don't fold, I hold, bar speed slows, vision narrows, angles maintained, standards and foes, finish clean.
I didn't come for motivation, I came for alignment, for repetition, for proof, written in muscle fiber. Breathing slow, breathe out sharp, joints unlocked, blood starts moving, the system comes online. I step into the floor like I belong here now, confident, prepared, there's a difference, distractions fall away. just pressure and peace. No crowd, no excuses, I stay exact. That's how strength stacks in, hold out, reset. The first set tells the truth, not heavy, not easy, just honest. I listen with my body and adjust. Feet anchored, core brace, spine tall, grip sealed, everything connected. No crowd, no excuses, form, bone, verbal pride. No crowd, no excuses, nowhere to hide. No crowd, no excuses, every rep clean. That's how I build a machine. Lower control, pause, deliberate, drive smooth. No bounce, no shortcuts, brace, move, breathe, repeat. Plays increase quietly, no reaction. Numbers don't scare me, they just demand respect. Fatigue knocks early, ask politely, then louder. I don't negotiate, I adjust and continue. Heart rate climbs, wrist sharpens, mind narrows, the body learns under pressure. No crowd, no excuses, mid-set burn. No crowd, no excuses, lessons earned. No crowd, no excuses, I don't rush, I trust the process. Sets pile up like bricks, each one simple, each one necessary. Structure, form, and sweat, steady, grip tight. Movement efficient, nothing wasted. Music disappears, time bends, there is only movement, breath, and resistance. Form does not change because fatigue appears, that's when standards matter. No crowd, no excuses when legs shake. No crowd, no excuses when lungs ache. No crowd, no excuses, I stay aligned. That's discipline refined. Press smoother, elbows track, lockout control, no collapse. No ego, lift back tight, past straight scapula engage. No swing, only intention, strength doesn't rush your weights. It accumulates quietly, most people stop here. Not from failure, but from discomfort. I stay because I understand patience. Brace, drive, hold, control again. No crowd, no excuses, tempo slows. No crowd, no excuses, pressure grows. No crowd, no excuses, still precise. That's the price. Forearms burn, core tight, breathe managed. I don't panic, I regulate. Step back, one breath, posture reset. No celebration, just continuation. The voice asks for comfort, the body asks for clarity. I answer with action, one rep at a time. Grip seal, feet rooted, breath full, mind empty, nothing wasted. No crowd, no excuses, near the edge. No crowd, no excuses, focus led. No crowd, no excuses, I don't fold, I hold. Bar speed slows, vision narrows, angles maintain standards, and force finish clean. Tension held, spine stacked, this is where strength is written. No hype lift, no emotion, only choice. Maintain form or quit, I maintain. I am Ray. Neck loose, shoulders roll, hips unlock, ankles alive, blood wakes the system. I step in a position like I've done this 1,000 times, because I haven't. I'll do it 1,000 more without announcement. Feet grounded, core wrap, ribs down, spine tall, everything stacked. But between breasts, not between sets, but between breasts, no regret. But between breasts, quiet and deep, that's where strength sleeps in. Hold out control. The first rep speaks clearly, not loud, not dramatic, just true, straight through the joints. I track angles, I feel pressure, I listen, adjustment is skill. But between breaths, low and tight, but between breaths, rep by rep. But between breaths, no rush, just trust. Lower, slow, pause, on the drop, smooth, no bounce, no stolen momentum. Brace, move, exhale, repeat, plate, slide on metal, clicks, the weight doesn't intimidate it, just as if I'm ready. Fatigue whispers early, test posture, test patience. I answer by staying clean. Heart rate rises, grip tightens, breath shortens, form remains as training. But between breaths, under strain. But between breaths, inside the pain. But between breaths, still precise. That's the price, 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 that's the price.
but between breaths, under strength, but between research at the pace.
Sets accumulate like layers of armor. Each one plain, each one earned, nothing flashy. Music fades, time bends, there is only motion and breath. Shoulders stable, elbows track, bar pass straight, no collapse, no shortcuts.
Back engaged, lats tight, no swing, no ego, only execution. Form does not drop because the body shakes, that's where standards live. But between breaths, mid-set burn, but between breaths, lessons earned, but between breaths, I stay calm, that's the form, that's the form. This is where most stop, not from failure, but from boredom, from discomfort, I continue. Brace, drive, hold, release again. Between reps, there is silence and decision.
Forms burn, lungs demand, I regulate, I don't panic, I persist. Breath leads, movement follows, nothing wasted.
But between breaths, near the edge, but between breaths, fully engaged, but between breaths, I don't fold, I hold, bar speed slow, vision narrows, angles maintained, standards enforced, finish clean.
Tension held, core locked, this is where density forms. The mind asks for relief, the body asks for clarity.
I answer with action, I am repetition, I am return, I am calm when muscles burn. I am build, let it inspire. But between breaths, time compounds, that's our limits break down. Heart slow, breath deepens, muscles warm, the work settles. No celebration, no proof needed. The body remembers what discipline repeated. But between breaths, between breaths, but between breaths,
Neck turns smooth, shoulders open wide, hips unlock the ground, blood rise the signal. I step into the line of work, not chasing a moment, but building a pattern that outlives motivation. Feet pressed down, core wraps tight, spine stacked, eyes steady, nothing leaks.
Forged and repeat,
Not in highlights,
forged and repeat,
late nights,
forged and repeat.
slow and clean, that's how strength is seen. In, hold, out, control.
Forged and repeat, forged and repeat.
The first rep tells the truth, no story, no drama, just physics and response. Muscles speak quietly, tendons answer honestly, I listen without panic. Forge and repeat, under load. Forge and repeat, chorus hold. Forge and repeat, no retreat, I stay complete. Lower controlled bars, respected, drive smooth, no bounce, no theft. Brace, move, exhale, reset. Play slide on, still clicks twice, the weight doesn't care who I think I am. Pressure exposed to shortcuts, I remove them one by one. Grip, tightens, how they celebrate. Brace, shortens, former mains, this is growth. Forge and repeat, inside strain. Forge and repeat, through the pain. Forge and repeat, I don't break, I recalibrate. Set after set, like bricks in silence, no single one who work together. Immovable music fades, counting dissolves, there is only motion and breath. Shoulders stable, elbows track, bar path honest, no collapse. Back tight, lats awake, no swing, no ego, just execution. Form is not optional when fatigue arrives, that's when it matters.
Forged and repeat,
Midset fire, forge and peace, still precise. I stay calm, that's the form, that's the form. This is where excuses appear disguised as logic, I ignore them and continue. bass again.
Between reps, there is silence and decision. Forearms burn, lungs argue. I regulate, I don't negotiate. Ridley's movement follows discipline. Million gears, fully in breathe, fully engaged. Force speed slows, vision narrows, angles remain, finish stays clean. Tension held, core lock, time stretches, density forms. The mind asks for comfort, the body asks for clarity. I answer with action. I am not hype, I am habit, I am not loud, I am lasting, I am built by repetition. Forged and repeat. Unseen hours, forged and read, quiet pause. Out compounds, limitless breakdown. Heart slows, breathe, deepens, muscles warm, the work settles. No applause, no record kept. The body remembers with discipline except forged in repeat. I stack my body like structure, not rush, not loose. Every joint accountable. Feet planted, core engaged, breath control, nothing floats. Built without noise, without display. Built without noise, day by day. Built without noise, slow and exact. That's how power lasts. In, hold out. First rep checks, honesty, no mirror lies, no music saves, only mechanics. Adjust the angle, reclaim the line, efficiency first, then intensity. Build without noise, under strain. Build without noise, no complaint. Build without noise, still precise. That's the price. Blur smooth, pause firm, drive clean. No rebound, no rush, race move. Reset. Metal stacks up, silence breaks, the weight speaks clearly, answer calmly. Pressure exposes intention, I don't flinch, I refine. Heart rate climbs, grip tightens, focus narrows, form survive. Feel without noise, it's that fire. Feel without noise, still aligned. Feel without noise, I don't bend, I recalibrate. Set becomes system becomes habit becomes result. Who's good at counting fades, movement remains. Time stretches thin, shoulders locked, elbows track. Bar path honest, no collapse. Back engaged, last respawn. No swing, no ego, just leverage. Fatigue test standards must not move. Build under burn. Build without noise. Lesson learned. Build without noise. I stay strict. That's strength, this is where doubt whispers. I don't argue, I proceed. Grip, brace, drive, hold. Between reps, there is silence and decision. For arm screen, breathe, shortens, I regulate. I don't negotiate, breath controls, pace protects, form. Build without noise, near the edge. Build without noise, fully engaged. Build without noise, still intact. I adapt, bar speed drops, angles remain. Nothing sloppy, nothing stolen. Hold tension, no position, time thickens. Comfort, exclamation. Discipline denies it. I am not motivation, I am consistency. I am not hype, I am structure. Build without noise, unseen hours. Build without noise, quiet power. Build without noise, it compounds. Limits fall down, heart settles, breathe deepens, muscles stay warm. The work embeds. No celebration, no signal sent. The body remembers with discipline. Build without noise. Neck aligned, Shoulders roll, hips unlock, blood begins to answer. Every session is architecture, built piece by piece. Nothing rushed, nothing wasted. Feet rooted, core braced, hands set, no guesswork. Pressure makes form, not chaos. Pressure makes form, not noise. Pressure makes form when ego dissolves and discipline stays. In, hold, out, repeat. The first weight tells the truth, no excuses. Survive gravity, only alignment. Correct the angle, respect the line. Efficiency earns intensity. Pressure makes form, under strain. Pressure makes form, inside pain. Pressure makes form when focus tightens and standards remain. Lower control, pause deliberate, drive clean. No bounce, no depth, set down, step back. Weight increases, silence thickens. The bar asks questions, I answer precisely. Stress reveals habits, bad ones crack, good ones sharpen. Heart accelerates, grip locks down. Vision narrows, form survives. Pressure makes form, mid-set fire. Pressure makes form, higher demand. Pressure makes form when structure holds and shortcuts die. Step becomes rhythm, rhythm becomes system. System becomes result, no randomness allowed. Counting disappears, movement remains. Time stretches thin, shoulders stack, elbows track. Bar path honest, no collapse. Lats engaged, find neutral, no swing, no ego, only leverage. Fatigue negotiates, discipline refuses. Pressure makes form, under burn. Pressure makes form, lessons learned. Pressure makes form when patience wins and panic fails. This is where doubt whispers, I don't reply, I move. Grip, grip, brace, drive, hold. Between reps, there is silence and choice. Forearms ache, breath shortens, I regulate. I do not bargain, breath sets pace. Pace, 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 takes pace. Protects form, pressure makes form. Near the edge, pressure makes form. Fully engaged, pressure makes form. When control stays and chaos bends, bar speed slow, singles remain. Nothing sloppy, nothing borrowed. Hold tension, own position. Time thickens, comfort asks politely, discipline answers cold. I am not motivation, I am repetition. I am not hype, I am alignment. Pressure makes form, unseen hours. Pressure makes form, quiet power. Pressure makes form, built to last, not to flash. Everything heavy, nothing wild. The body obeys because the mind prepared. Heart rate settles, breathe deepens, muscles stay awake. This one counts, not for numbers, for integrity. Feet stable, core locked, eyes forward. Pressure makes form. Pressure makes form. End of set. Pressure makes form. No regret. Pressure makes form. Discipline speaks and weakness leaves. No celebration, no signal sent. The body remembers what control meant. Pressure made form and pressure makes form. Pressure makes form. Pressure makes form. Pressure makes form. I don't chase motivation, I install systems. What repeats survives, what flashes disappear. Feet grounded, grip honest, posture corrected. Nothing accidental. Built under repeat, not luck. Built under repeat, not noise. Built under repeat when effort stacks and shortcuts break. Embrace out control. The bar is neutral, it reflects intention. Weak focus bends, clear focus stabilize. Millimeters matter, angles just decide outcomes. Built under repeat through strain. Built under repeat through doubt. Built under repeat when structure stays and ego leaks out. Lower slow, pause on, drive clean. No bounce, no rush, no rush. Rack, step back, inhale, recommit. Weight rises, room quiets, attention sharpens, errors become expensive. Stress reveals habits, good ones hold, bad ones fold, bad ones fold. Breathe shorten, core tightens, mind narrows, movement simplifies. Built under repeat, mid-set fire. Built under repeat, high on demand. Built under repeat when calm survives and panic fade. Sets accumulate, fatigue negotiates. I decline politely, counting phase. Motion remain, time stretches. Shoulders packed, elbows track. Bypass straight, no drift. Scapula engaged, lats active. Spine neutral, no swing, no G. Body gas questions. Form answers, form answers, form answers, form answers, form answers. Built under repeat, under burn. Built under repeat, lessons learned. Built under repeat when patience wins and impulse fails. This is where excuses form. I let them pass without response. Grip, brace, drive, hold. Between reps, there is silence and choice. Forearms, breath tight. I regulate, I do not rush. Breath controls pace, pace preserves output. Built under repeat near the edge. Built under repeat, fully engaged. Built under repeat when order holds and chaos brings it. Bar speed slows, alignment remains. Nothing sloppy, nothing borrowed. Hold position, own tension. Time thickens, comfort whispers, discipline responds. I am not hype, I am consistency. I am not us, I am control. Built under repeat, unseen hour. Built under repeat, quiet burn. Built under repeat, healers aim to last, not to impress. Everything heavy, nothing wild. Differentiations weird, excuses for life. Heart rate steadies, breathe deepens, muscles alert. This one defines not numbers but standards. Feet stable, core lock, eyes forward, eyes forward. Built under repeat, end of set. Built under repeat, no regret. Built under repeat when effort stacks and weakness exits. No celebration, no signal sent. The body remembers what discipline meant. Built under repeat. And
Feet rooted, grip on his back, said no shortcuts allowed.
Built under weight, not under praise. Built under pressure, day after day. Built under weight, no witnesses, just discipline and silent strength. Breathe, move, brace, move, repeat.
The bar doesn't care who I was yesterday. It only responds to what I do now. And go correct the tempo on nothing borrowed.
Built under weight, when form shakes. Built under weight, when doubt speaks. Built under weight.
No excuses, only execution. Lower control, pause, intentional drive, clean, no bounds. Between reps, there is silence and responsibility. Plate stack, noise fades, focus sharpens, everything unnecessary leaves. Fatigue doesn't lie, reveals preparation. Heart rate climbs, mind stabilizes, movement simplifies, survival of discipline. Built under weight through strain, built under weight through repetition. Built under weight, no applause, only progress. Set after set, fatigue whispers, I do not answer, I continue. Counting dissolves, motion remains, time stretches thin.
scapula locked, elbows aligned, bar path clean, nothing wasted. Lats engaged, grip burn, spine neutral, no cheating allowed. When tired, habits speak louder than words. Built under weight, mid-set burn, built under weight. When quitting looks easy, built under weight. Structure survives, emotion fades. This is where stories end and standards begin.
Grip, brace, drive, hold tension.
Control time, do not rush. Forearms scream, lungs tighten, I regulate. I do not panic, grip dictates pace, protects power. Built under weight, extended load, built under weight. Mental endurance, built under weight. Quiet confidence, earned alone. Bar speed slows, form holds. Nothing breaks, nothing stolen. Time slows, muscle burns, I stay.
Comfort to just stop and discipline denies conversation. I am not hype, I am consistent. I am not loud, I am effective.
Built under weight, unseen hours. Built under weight, unrecorded effort. Built under weight, no shortcuts, only standards. Everything heavy, nothing reckless. Preparation speaks, noise disappears. Heart steadies, breathe deepens, body alert.
The set defines not numbers, integrity. Feet planted, core locked, eyes forward.
Built under weight, end of set, built under weight, no regret. Built under weight, when it mattered, when no one watched. No celebration, no signal sent. The body remembers with disciplined men. Built under weight, built under weight,
Built under weight.
I don't rely on feeling good, I rely on being ready. Motivation fades, structure remains. Feet anchored, grip confirm, spine aligned, no wasted angles.
Pressure makes form, not comfort. Pressure makes form when weight talks back. Pressure makes form under strain where discipline prove itself. Brace, move, breathe, repeat. The bar is honest, it doesn't flatter. It only responds to exact execution. Tempo slows, mind sharpens, every rep matters.
Pressure makes form, mid-rep shake. Pressure makes form when shortcuts fail. Pressure makes form, only clean work survive.
Lower controlled, pause respected, drive straight, no ego allowed. Between reps, there is truth and accountability. Set after set, fatigue stacks, focus tightens, noise fades.
Pain is information, not a command.
Heart rate elevated, mind stabilized, movement simplified. Pressure makes form through volume, pressure makes form through doubt. Pressure makes form, consistency wins, yeah.
Lats engaged, grip burning, spine neutral, no swinging. Shoulders set, elbows aligned, path clean, power controlled.
When tired, training reveals character.
Pressure makes form when quitting is easy. Pressure makes form when staying is hard.
This is the place where excuses surface and get ignored. Grip, brace, drive, hold.
Time stretches, muscle burns, focus stays. Forearm scream, lungs tighten, I regulate.
I don't panic, breath dictates pace, pace protects output.
Pressure makes form, extend effort. Pressure makes form, mental endurance.
Pressure makes form built quietly. Pressure makes form built standards. Pressure makes form built quietly.
Bar speed drops, form stays, nothing breaks, nothing borrowed. Seconds feel longer, control feels sharper.
Comfort negotiates, discipline declines.
I'm not hype driven. I'm standard driven. I'm not loud, I'm effective. Pressure makes form unseen. Work, work. Pressure makes form unseen. Work. Pressure makes form unglamorous effort. Pressure makes form, results follow.
Everything heavy, nothing reckless. Preparation speaks, noise disappears. Heart steadies, breathe deepens, awareness remains.
The set decides not numbers but integrity.
Feet heavy, core lock, eyes full. Pressure makes form,
End of set.
pressure makes form. Pressure makes form.
When it counted, when no one was.
No celebration, no signal sent. The body remembers what discipline meant.
dynamics forming.
No spotlight, no speech, just the hum of the room. Cold metal, warm pulse, I don't kinda feel better. I come to become harder. I come to become harder. Neck loose, shoulders roll, hips open, ankles wake. Breath finds its lane, my narrows to a point. Everything unnecessary falls away. I walk in like a storm, held quiet, eyes forward, jaw says steady. No drama, just direction, hands chalk, grip sure. I sign my name in F ribs down, core tight, feet rooted in the floor, back straight like a valve. This body is a machine, this mind is the operator. I'm forging the last rep when comfort disappears. I'm forging the last rep when the voice is stopping now. Control, out through force, heart hits like a kick drum. Tempo stays mine, I don't chase the moment, I command it. Play speaking a language I respect, pressure climbs the spine. Muscles tighten like cables, the bar moves because I decide, not because it feels easy. No bounce, no cheat, no half range, lies, full depth, full truth. I build what lasts, I burn what doesn't. I'm forging the last rep where weak plans break. I'm forging the last rep where excuses choke and discipline breathes. Repetition is the law, consistency is the hammer. Every cycle carves me cleaner. I don't need motivation, I have structure. Slow down on the drop, hold tension in the dark. Explode on the rise, no wasted motion, no borrow momentum. Add more, not to impress the room, to test the foundation. I want the kind of strength that shows up when nobody claps. If fatigue says enough, I say not yet. Pain says careful, I say precise. Fear says back off, I say watch me stay clean. Thumb wraps tighter, stance shifts ahead. Breath sinks deeper, mind gets quieter. Work gets louder, work gets louder. I'm forcing the last rep in the grinding seconds. I'm forging the last rep when my arms shake truth and now form anywhere. Says pile up like bricks, each one placed with intent. No rush, no chaos, just relentless stacking a wall you can't knock down. Sweat on my skin like armor, lungs pull air like fuel. Pulse becomes a metronome, I keep time with will. I keep moving with purpose, music fades into distance. Mirrors lose their meaning, people become shadows. All I see is the next rep, all I hear is the bars demand. Elbows track, wrist stack, knees align, hips drive. Shoulders stay back, technique is sacred even when I'm tired. I'm forging the last rep where control is expensive. I'm forging the last rep where the body begs and the mind stays cold. I pull the weight like I pull my future. I press like I press through doubt. I hinge like I hinge on discipline. Every pattern is a lesson, every movement is a promise. Power doesn't need noise, it needs repetition, it needs patience, it needs the quiet grind that nobody wants to live through. This is the part no one posts, where lungs burn raw, where legs feel heavy as regret, where your mind searches for exits and you seal the door. Down, hold up, breathe again. I'm forging the last rep when time slows down. I'm forging the last rep when everything shakes. And I stay exact. Hold on. Palms tight like steel, while backlit with heat core, it's a live vote. I move like I'm carving stone, slow enough to control it, hard enough to change. Sip a veil, it make a call, and back give no
Lights slow, room breathing slow, rubber floor still awake. No countdown, no crowd, just a body standing between who I was and who I'm about to earn.
I don't warm up to relax. I warm up to prepare for war. Every joint checks and every breath lines up. The switch flips quietly.
Yeah, neck roll smooth, shoulders glide back, spine stacks clean, hips open like gates, ankles where the ground, blood starts moving with intent. I step in with nothing to prove, but every can execute. Mirrors don't matter, eyes forward, mind narrow. I didn't come for comfort, I came for pressure. Feet dig into the floor, core tight like a vault, shoulders packed, grip sealed. This is not emotion, this is alignment.
God does not lie, it answers only effort. Iron does not lie, it exposes hesitation. I listen to and through the nose, goes out through force, heart pounds a steady code. I don't rush, I command tempo.
Plates click like a warning, ball settles in a position, pressure crawls up my back. Muscles tighten, mind clears, I move the weight because I decided to. No bounce, no shortcuts, full range, full truth. I build what survives, I burn what's fake.
It remembers every rep, iron does not lie. It recuts discipline, every lift signs my name in sweat and intent.
Repetition sharpens the edge, consistency shapes the blade. One rep is nothing, thousands change everything. I stay boring, I stay dangerous, slow on the descent. Tension never leaks, explode with purpose, no wasted motion, no borrowed momentum. Take away, not for ego, not for noise, to test the structure. I want strength that doesn't disappear under stress. Fatigue whisper, this is enough. I answer calmly, we're not done. Pain knocks, I check form, feel watches, I stay precise. Thumb wraps tighter, stance shift inches, breath sinks deeper, mind empty further, the work grows louder. Iron doesn't lie when the bar slows down, iron doesn't lie when shaking strosens up. Like bricks in a wall, each one placed with care. No chaos, no rush, just accumulation. Sweat coats the skin like functional armor. Lungs pull fuel, heart keeps time. I become mechanical. Music fades into distance, voices lose meaning. Mirrors dissolve, there is only the bar, the breath, and the next command. Elbows track clean, wrists stack strong. Knees align, hips drive true. Form is law, even under fire. Arm does not lie. When form costs effort as an eye. When cheating tempts, I stay clean, I stay exact. I pull like I pull my future. I press like I press, passed out, I hinge like discipline hinges on me. Every pattern repeat, every rep teaches. Real power stays silent, it doesn't need witnesses. It needs time, it needs patience. It needs someone willing to repeat the hard part.
This is where playlists stop working, where motivation evaporates, where lungs burn raw, legs feel heavy as regret, and quitting feels reasonable. So I remove reason and move anyway.
Down, hold up, breathe again, 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 again.
Iron does not lie, in the grinding second. Iron does not lie, when everything shakes.